Welcome to CNBC-TV18 where we deep dive into everything aviation. I'm Madeeha Mujawar and today we are tackling a question. Why can't IndiGo let go of the two Boeing 777 planes leased from Turkish Airlines? India's biggest airline, known for its lean all-Airbus narrow-body fleet, has been flying two Turkish wide-body planes for almost 3 years now. And the story just got a new twist. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation, or the DGCA, last week granted IndiGo another 6-month extension to keep these two Boeing 777s flying. They'll now remain with IndiGo till 28 February 2026. But here's the catch. The regulator has made it crystal clear, and I quote, "No further extension will be considered." Now, if you're thinking, wait a second, didn't they say that before? You're right. Back in May this year, the DGCA had already called it the last and final extension. But IndiGo argued that it needed these planes a little longer to prevent disruption in its operations. And once again, the regulator considered the request. So why is this case so unusual? Let's break it down. First, a quick explainer on what is a wet lease. The lessor, in this case Turkish Airlines, provides not just the aircraft but also the crew, the maintenance and even the insurance. IndiGo, the lessee, flies these planes under its own brand and flight number. Now usually wet leases are allowed only for short durations, which is 6 to 12 months, just to fill the temporary capacity gaps. And regulators don't like long-term foreign wet leases because the operational control sits with the foreign airline. In this case, that's Turkish Airlines, who, remember, has close ties with Pakistan, raising some eyebrows about data security and safety of Indian passengers. So why is the DGCA still allowing this? Well, back in February 2023, when IndiGo inducted these planes, it saw high demand on the Delhi-Istanbul and Mumbai-Istanbul routes, where it takes passengers to Istanbul from Delhi and Mumbai, and from there, Turkish Airlines carries the passengers to European and other Western routes. So it was a win-win for both IndiGo as well as Turkish Airlines. IndiGo got more passengers and Turkish Airlines got access to those passengers. But passengers also got to fly on a bigger plane with a business class cabin. But that's not the only reason for IndiGo needing these planes so badly. Remember the Pakistan airspace closure? Now that won't allow smaller planes like the A321 to fly non-stop to Istanbul. So IndiGo will lose out on the traffic it already has. But the DGCA is very clear this time. By February 2026, IndiGo has to make alternate arrangements, either deploy its own wide bodies or dry lease them, but no more extension on the Turkish planes. There are conditions too. Foreign crew must be given detailed briefings on Indian rules. Safety announcements need to be made in both Hindi and English. IndiGo has to maintain records of crew licenses, medical checks and proficiency tests. The aircraft will remain on the Turkish registry, but IndiGo is expected to monitor every detail to ensure compliance with Indian norms. The wet lease of these 777 planes has helped IndiGo prepare itself for the long-haul international expansion. It has been using it as a stopgap solution while waiting for its own long-haul fleet to grow. IndiGo has taken 6 Boeing 787 Dreamliners leased from North Atlantic. These fly to places like Manchester and Amsterdam from Mumbai, with one Dreamliner even serving the Delhi-Bangkok route. But the real game changer will be the Airbus A350s. IndiGo has them on order, and once they start arriving, the airline probably won't need to depend on borrowed wide bodies anymore. So to sum it up, IndiGo's Turkish Boeing 777s are an unusual chapter in Indian aviation, a short-term fix that turned into a 3-year dependency. The DGCA says that curtain will finally fall in February 2026. But will IndiGo need another extension? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow us for more deep dives into the world of aviation. Make informed decisions with comprehensive analysis on the go.
Strengthen your portfolio with real-time market updates on the go.
Create effective strategies with insightful expert opinions on the go.
Grow on the go with CNBC-TV18. Now streaming live 24/7 on YouTube.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV18 on all the social media platforms.